is the part two to our reading from earlier today. It is still the Aquarius reading, just because I was up and about over at a different spot than our usual location, our usual room. So, anyway, um, if you are an Aquarius, feel free to jump on in. It's the card reading half of your reading. So if you want to attend that, by all means. If you want to try to catch up, nothing to worry about that. Do what you got to do. Catch up as much as you need to catch up. Um, let's see if I can get a good camera angle, so that I can get you guys in a good point of view of this. Also, if you see me drinking some liquid, this is what I'm going to be drinking, the San Pellegrino. So, yeah, find yourself some kind of water, yourself some kind of hydratable liquid that could help you. Maybe if you're having some kind of smoothie, drink that. If you're having some kind of seltzer water, by all means have that. If you're having some kind of refreshing water, have that. Yeah. What I've been naturally picking up is that, like, you guys are, for a long ass time now, probably, probably before you met your person, like, the person that you said, that was the one for you. You basically have been crying, upset that somebody didn't agree to your terms. But I feel like that person that hurt your feelings at the very, very beginning when you started crying, um, definitely was not your person. Even though that they were a nice person, they weren't your person. But the person that you came across that you started to let go of crying was definitely your person. Like the very person where it's like by the time you started crying, it's like it was softly releasing, like you're able to like feel like you don't have to continually cry anymore. Um, but however, there is also a second person in that midst. If some of you are um, very new to this situation, or maybe has this occurring right now to this very moment, where it's like you guys are just starting to have met your person, and maybe they're just like not in to terms with that quite yet of being your person. Um, let's go ahead and see what would like to show up. And yes, we are doing Oracle cards again because it's been a long while since we've had those out. So let's go ahead and get some out. What would like to show? Ooh. Right as I was just about to ask that question, it shot out. So I usually read the card that got flopped over um, underneath another card. So to show that that one was the first one that touched the ground or touched the ground, touched the table. So our first card is Ankh. Excuse me. I know for a fact that the Ankh card isn't necessarily like more Christian based, but however, the Ankh is in some way, shape, or form describing a key. And not just any key, but the key of life, the key to life. Um, yeah, kind of just like the existence of a pendant that was before the cross. Yeah. Then we also have Jesus and Mary Magdalene. What I'm getting here is that with the Ankh card and the Jesus and Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene card, I'm getting some kind of resemblance to this energy of like either you're hugging your person in terms of you guys looking outwards, even if this may be just more of the energetical side of things or the telepathical side of things, or if this is the cosmic side of things, your person could be pretty much realizing the pain that you have gone through, realizing all of the struggles that you have dealt with, realizing all of the stress that have been put onto you. Any others that would wrap up that flow for the Aquarius side of the reading? So we have Mary. Some of you could be either feminine in terms of actually being a woman, having this like energy within you of being motherly, or being very nurtural, not natural, nurtural. Like very yeah. This is like the energy of Aquarius within this, where it's like you are nurturing the plants, you're nurturing ponds, you're nurturing waterfronts, you're nurturing the mountains, you're nurturing the winds, where it's like you step into an area that like the wind is like blowing really heavy, and you are just like soothing the wind in terms of you know, being not just a casual healer, not just being a in general healer, but being a very profound healer, being a very distinct healer. Not extinct, distinct. And trust me, you are definitely not extinct, Aquarius. Never ever extinct. You may walk away from those that do you wrong, but you're never extinct. I'm getting the phrase of like, you're just another Aquarius to this wrongdoer that they missed an ass clap, you know, missed for some of you who are into this, a slap to the ass or something like that, you know, kind of like a you know, go getter kind of a person, or go get 'em kind of a person, you know. I also have the non-judgment. Yeah, not non-judgment card. What I'm getting with this is that there is some kind of energy that somebody is trying to make you judgmental, but you Aquarius are very non-judgmental in terms of you being very bright light to terms that no one else could ever match. That's how brilliant you are, Aquarius. Nobody can match you, Aquarius. The only person that can match you, Aquarius, is you. You alone. You know? But I feel like this type of term of a match is not like, you know, a strike of match or like a really good match. I'm talking about like type of match where it's like very soulful match, like very deep within match. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this, and I have a little more room for the other deck of cards that go side by side with the Oracle. Let's see here. What would like to show up for maybe some messages for Aquarius? What would like to show up for messages to the Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Messages for the Aquarius. Messages for the Aquarius. Messages for the Aquarius. Messages for the Aquarius. Da 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 da. Okay, ooh, there we go. Message. So we have the card Rebirth. For some of you who have not quite yet been a part of this channel, I want to let you know that the Rebirth card says giving yourself a second chance. So somebody could be either asking for a second chance in terms of the one that may have tried to walk away from you, which they quote unquoted said, I've succeeded my plan. But really what happened was is that they lost. They succeeded just to lose everything. It was kind of like a statement scenario where it's like, you won something, but to what cost? Like, it kind of reminds me of like the TV shows or like the movies where it's like for example, for some of you who might have seen Supernatural, there was a moment where Dean basically asked Sam, his younger brother, on the table as Sam was trying to save Dean from being stuck in hell or something like that. Basically, Dean came up to Sam and he was like, he was like, "Why did you bring me out?" And Sam was like, I had to because you're my brother. But by that time, Dean kind of recognized something was off about that situation. So he was like, "What did it cost?" And Sam was like, "I don't want to talk about it." And Dean was getting frustrated and like raising his voice more. He was like, "What did it cost?" And Sam was like, "My life." And that was basically a good representation of what's going on right now, is that somebody is dealing with somebody that thought it was cool to do this really evil ass shit in the world to try to save you. But guess what? They made a deal with the devil. We also have bliss. So basically, it might either turn out to be either this person might end up trying to ask you to rebirth this, and by the time that you accept this, it's like they are happy that not all is lost, or there is an or on this, or this person might want to try to tangle you up into the dark shit that they are going through at this point. And that's when you say no. Without a stammer, you just say no. And that's what made this person shiver, or maybe even quiver. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what there is. Oh, actually, before I do that, I noticed that the bottom of the deck here is the garden card, which is saying on to the side, receive and heal. So somebody around you may need to receive and heal. Or this could be some of you Aquariuses that are just trying to still overcome this in terms of trying to leave the past in the past. You know? For some of you who are trying to figure out what your person is understanding or gathering or trying to put together, let's see what that says. What does Aquarius' person going through at this point? Or maybe understanding at this point? Wow. Wow. So not only do you have the Mary card on your side, your person has the Jesus card. Either your person may be connected to Jesus, or you are connected to Jesus. And this could mean in terms of like you being the masculine or your person being the masculine. Or this could be in terms of just connection, unitement, together, gathering, things like that. I'm going to take a quick little drink of this before I continue. Then we have the teacher. So your person learned something very, 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 very valuable while they were away. They learned something very hard, very truthful, something that aches them and pains them to think of that. So let's go ahead and see what other cards would like to show up for Aquarius' person. Any other cards for Aquarius' person? Any other guidances or details that would like to express themselves? All right. And we have resurrection. What do you know? Resurrection, rebirth. Yep, I see that somebody is planning on returning. In terms of shedding the light on all the sorrow that they have received within their heart. All the sorrow that they have accumulated within their heart. With all the sorrow that they have understood within the time of you and your person being apart. And we have on the bottom of the deck for your person, miracles. Well, what do you know? This could be in terms of like, it takes a miracle to bring two together. And I feel like your person thought long and hard about what their decision was. Long and fucking hard. Any messages that would like to show up for Aquarius person? Straight up. We have destruction. For some of you who are dealing with somebody that is maybe has like an evil mind, somebody is planning on trying to burn you, thrash you, devastate you, try to get rid of you, or is trying to get rid of you. We have beside the name of the card, it says releasing your anger. So it could be either somebody is meditating, letting go of their anger, or it could be somebody that is physically bursting anger towards you. Or this could be the vice versa. This could be ending up as the vice versa for some of you, Aquarius. For some of you who are just like spout topped with anger, some of you are maybe having some troubles trying to hold composure. But, you know, if you truly need to let go of your anger in terms of not being valued, not being seen, not being understood, not being revelated, then I highly suggest like finding a friend in terms of somebody who truly understands you without you telling them some of the things that you've gone through. Or maybe even just a friend that, you know, maybe it could be a Pisces, it could be an Aries, it could be a Libra, it could be a Gemini. It could be a positive Taurus. It could be a Scorpio. Somebody that can actually understand you, that can actually hear you, that can actually feel you and help you. So then you're not just solo. And it's okay for some of you who aren't full of anger to go solo. It's for the people that are in full of anger to go get people, to go have a fellowship with you. So then you can clear off the anger that has been stored within you, or the anger that has been pushed up against you. You know? All right. Any others? All right, cool. So we have also time. For some of you Aquariuses, I know for a fact that you have heard this phrase before. It's kind of like you'll find your person within time. I feel like that's what your person is going through at this point in time, where it's like your person is understanding the phrase of that they will find their person within time. Because there are lots of lies that have been conceived in this world that have been tossed upon your person in terms of them being butterfly-eyed about some things, in terms of them thinking that everything and anything in this world is right for them to understand, for them to abolish in this world, and for negativity to win, when really it should have been positivity to win, for the negative aspects to be discerned. Anyway, to close this oracle card layout, I'm gonna end that line of layout with the legacy card from the Dragon Wisdom card deck. Somebody could be trying to understand like their legacy, their foothold in this world. This is not in terms of what you're going through, Aquarius, but this is what maybe someone around you is going through at this point in time. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be an Aries for some of you who, maybe are more connected to Aries than anyone else. Same thing with Pisces, Scorpio, you name it. But the thing is that there are some zodiacs that are honest to truth, the type of people that will always be negative. Always have, always will be negative to the Aquarius. That's what these negative people are. Is that they love to, search for food and feed from the good looking, kind of like us Aquarius is like, Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and see what the tarot would like to say. What would like to show up for Aquarius's pretense? What would like to show up for the beforehand of the situation? That resembles about this situation. Those kind of feeling. So someone out of the Aquarius crew is like either coming from sitting on a bench or stool or chair and is demanding something, or this could be somebody that went from demanding something to sitting on their chair going like, I'm complete, I'm well off by myself. Like, kind of like this is debatable. It could be either somebody that is wanting to be alone or somebody that had been alone. So either way, you guys pick what best fits about those two cards. Let's see what else shows up about Aquarius, about the resembled side of the past to this situation. Yeah, I had a feeling. So we had Two of Wands that's showing up. And the Empress. So this could be in terms of like, it could be somebody around you that became pregnant. Somebody such as you, Aquarius, that have gotten pregnant. Or it could be that you've gotten someone pregnant. Or that you found out that someone that you used to know got someone else pregnant. So it could be either one of those four. Somebody within this range got pregnant. I feel like somebody is like being mean to somebody's image. Not like them being like heavyweight. Not heavyweight champion, but I'm talking about like heavyweight. Like we're talking like somebody that isn't taking care of their body. I'm talking about somebody that is expecting a baby of theirs to be born, but it's like there are people around them that mock them, that tell them that like, hey, you look not like yourself anymore. You're too fat, you know, things like that, like the nanner kind of a thing. Let's see what likes to show up about the pretense of your person side of the situation. Would like to show up about the early bird side of the situation for your person. Okay. All right. Got a good flip there. So we have the Hermit. Somebody could be very much like dependent on some kind of walk away, because they really were fueled to walk away from you, Aquarius, but they were wrong to do that. They found that out the hard way, that they should have not have walked away from you, Aquarius. And that is proven truth, you know? We also have the Three of Pentacles, which they debated with some other people about this. Thought it was okay to talk behind your back. This could be somebody that, honest to truth, really was your person. What the person what? this person basically found out the hard way that they've betrayed you. And not in a good way. While you were nothing but positive. You were positive all around. For a lot of you, maybe positive money, but for all of you Aquariuses out there, you are just nothing but positive. That's what made you very distinct as a leader. You're not a follower. You're not a white sheep. You're a black sheep. The type of sheep that leads and does something on the outskirts of, people that think that negative aspects are actually positive aspects. So this card right here is resemblance of what you have been presenting to your person. The King of Cups. For a lot of you, presenting emotion. For others of you, presenting a future, a step forward. For some of you, maybe even presenting some kind of life to have in terms of having a family, having a house together with your person, having a plot of land, having a really dedicated life together. But for some of you who have just joined, I do want to mention this, that the aftermath of you presenting as the King of Cups, your person surprisingly doubted it. And that's why you're just walking away while this person of yours is just shameful, like just shameful. Like they're just upset, lost, missing hope. All this stuff is what your person could have had, is hope, faith, connection, real connection. But they instead stepped off. And now they're about to receive consequences. All the lies, all the mishaps, all the misfortunes, all of it, you're going to come crashing down onto this person. Everything that your person tried to spread is doing a massive reverse. And hitting your person. We also have the, it was like the 6 or 5 of wands? Yeah, 5 of wands, not 6. 6 of wands is way different from this. The 5 of wands is that your person could be, while they are realizing the mishaps, the wrongful dedications to other people, they are bound to try to fight for their loving God to come back to you. But it's too late. It's too late. Say this in the comment section down below, is that say Aquarius moved on. Aquarius found better. Say that down in the comment section down below, because, you know, these people are wanting to get a snag of Aquarius, like trying to like they're like, all these people around you are going like, trying to fish for you, but not in the positive of sense. Not the positive. They're trying to hook you. That's what they're trying to do, is that they're trying to hook you. Including family members, such as parents, aunts and uncles, maybe even like just that like devilish cousin of yours. Even if it means like somebody that is around you that, you know, goes like, I'm Aquarius' friend, but really deeper than what they're stating isn't actually friendship. This person actually attacks you behind not just your back, but other people's backs. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the present side of the energy is saying. For Aquarius, what would like to show up for the present, for what's happening during this situation? Anything happening right now for Aquarius to know about this situation? About them? Ooh. Well, so far, just card for the present day, or present time. We have the 5 of Swords about the situation. So that's the first card that's showing up about the present. So about the 5 of Swords is that what I'm getting is that you're basically walking away, but I feel like so many people around you were possibly snarling, were probably like smirking, thinking that you were lost, that you that you've lost to them, but you've won. You've won spiritually, physically, mentally, verbally. And this hater just doesn't even know that you won. So you're just walking with completion, with, you know, so much good stuff that's been manifested, while this third party, this person that wants to hate on you, um, kind of is just like snarling, thinking that like you've lost when you really have won. You know? So yeah, it's kind of like the third party's trying to pick up like false swords. And I'm going to hint that word, false. Just so then you guys know that this third party is picking up the wrong type of sword or swords. It could be that like maybe you guys actually have physical swords, like actual swords, or daggers maybe. Um, and same thing with this third party where it's like they're trying to, root through supplies, find out where your sword is or your dagger is, but they end up grabbing something that is plastic, something that is fake, something that doesn't damage anything. It may look close or feel like it's a real sword or dagger, but it's faked. It's something that doesn't really stab or cut or slice or anything like that. So it's like they grab it thinking that they hit jackpot, but they're gonna reach to their HQ of a devilish hellhole, and they're gonna be like, "What? What? Aquarius tricked me? What the hell?" And maybe either you heard their voice, or maybe you kind of just could sense what they're saying, and you're just like, ha 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 ha, and you're just like walking off. And it kind of like turned this third party's smile to a frown. So, yeah. Yeah. Page of Pentacles is shown as the second card to the present energy. I'm seeing that someone that you are truly connected with, in possibly relationship wise, or somebody that is just like they're the one. This person is going to be either showing up with a ring, or maybe even mentioning that they have feelings for you, to you, face to face, rather than some of those other bozos that love to talk to other people saying like, "Hey, I love Aquarius," and that gossip gets spread around, and all of a sudden, some point in time, it gets to you. It's like you don't want somebody that delays that message. You look for somebody that can actually state that message directly to you. And yeah, that's the type of connection you Aquariuses hold with people, that you have with people. And I could definitely agree with that because I personally am an Aquarius too. So very specifically 26th baby, 26th January. So if you guys got a very close by time frame of a birthday, feel free to drop it down below. Now, like maybe some of you may be, late January babies. Some of you may be early February babies. Ain't nobody gonna knock our cool down, right, Aquarius? Let's see what else would like to show up about the present. Oh, speaking about presents, we are getting down to the last few days of the year until it hits Christmas. So I want to say happy and Merry Christmas to a lot of you guys if I don't end up seeing you between now and then. So if any of you do celebrate Christmas but are just only seeing this live and probably won't see the next few, I want to just mention a Merry Christmas to you guys. But anyway, to go ahead and continue where we are at this point, we have the Page of Cups as the third card. Somebody could be presenting not just only a ring to you or some kind of commitment to you, but they also express their feelings to you in terms of really, really touchy feelings. In terms of maybe they could be like crying. Maybe they could be like just looking at you very softly and smiling. But this is like the type of person that they might have lost it all with you in terms of doing something or saying something that hurt you, but was not like a hurt you in terms of like, like where it's like you say, I'm just going to be solo. I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. This is kind of like the energy of like somebody that hurt you to the point that like you're just like, kind of just like crossing your arms, kind of just like looking the other way, going like, I don't think I should listen to you, kind of a thing. And looks like with this final card for the present day energy of Aquarius, we have the Knight of Wands, which is kind of like the energy of your person coming forward in terms of like they really do want to make this connection happen after the fact that they did something so fucked up. That it's kind of like a fix me relationship in terms of like they done fucked up. Now it's time for them to fix this relationship. So yeah, just be ready for your person to be coming around the corner to say their sorries, to tell you that they've regretted every single moment of leaving you behind. Or maybe even the vice versa of like they regretted every single moment by the time that you walked away. It could be either or. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what would like to show up about the present energy of your person. See what would like to show up about present energy of Aquarius's person. What would like to show up about present day energy of Aquarius's person? We have, yeah, I have like this energy that's coming through about your person that it's like maybe they're just now realizing visitations of birds. And maybe that is what's linking them to fix it with you. Or they could be starting to think about some kind of phoenix. Which, matter of fact, you Aquariuses are very much connected with phoenixes when it comes to like spirit animals or maybe just like the spirit of your energy. You know, I feel like that kind of like stricken in them to kind of just like, you know, kind of like be shaken and like start to see if they can fix this issue that they did in terms of like them trying to see if they can bring themselves to terms of instead being there with you, Aquarius, of being formal with you rather than being beat around the bush energy, you know? But anyway, I did show you just briefly the Eight of Wands, but the Eight of Wands is resembling in the present side of energy with your person is that they are really hope I could find a better word for this, but maybe antsy of wanting to message you, of wanting to call back to you in terms of them kind of just like crying heavily and saying that like they miss you, that they want you, that they're sorry that they've messed up. That's what I'm getting about this Eight of Wands for the present present day energy with your person. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of communication with your person at some point very soon. If not, maybe even at this very point in time. Let's go ahead and see what else would like to show up. Which, matter of fact, as I asked that, something shot out. So we have two major heavy cards that shot out. Death card, which is a little bit different than what you would expect. This is not like death as in like, you know, somebody dying or somebody that is just like, you know, a cutoff of a relationship. This is like more of like something of theirs that they've had for so long in terms of them spreading negativity needs to die. And this is the aftermath. Justice. It's kind of like something of theirs needs to be let go before this justice comes in terms of putting them behind bars, but in a soft manner, in a very relaxed but formal manner. Oh, okay. It's interesting that this one shot out. All right. So we have the remaining 2 cards that shot out for the present energy of Aquarius person. We have the Hierophant, which your person or someone around them could be kind of just like maybe hieramphanted, or maybe just like let's see here, very very church driven, to the point where it's just like nothing but church. Or this person could be just like this person could want to hold some kind of overture of other people, but they mistakenly have done something that they at some point soon have regretted. And look, not just the Hierophant, the High Priestess. So maybe your person wanted to be with the High Priestess, or maybe this is somebody that has a potential High Priestess energy that went with a Hierophant. And now they regret it. Now they regret going with the Hierophant or the High Priestess. So, yeah. It's kind of giving me this energy of like, maybe some of you Aquariuses, you could be like shut up and live with your consequences. That's only for some of you, Aquariuses, not all of you. Maybe a lot of you may have this going on, but it's not the entirety of Aquariuses. Some of you are going through some kind of broken plan of sorts that your person has devised, that you're just like, no, not taking it anymore. That's for some of you, not for all of you. That's only for some of you. Let's go ahead and see what the future holds for Aquarius. What is next in store for the Aquarius about the situation? Okay. I just saw a good one shut out. Okay, wow. This is gonna be a doozy. Yeah. So, gotta make this quick. I'm running out of battery now. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which means like you're about to resemble some kind of upheaval, some kind of uh, magical ignition, initiation of some sort. There is going to be some kind of chariot energy going around. You're going to be very wealthy, very acclimated. Somebody that may be an enemy of yours, this is like the third party, is trying to kill you off. And has been for so long. But you tell them, you basically tell this third party that you're like, no, I disagree. And you walk off. And you're just having fun. You're doing your own stunt. Doing your own affirmation. We have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is very interesting because somebody is planning on trying to overthrow you with that Three of Cups energy. What shows for the future of Aquarius' person? So we have the Six of Wands, which means that your person could be trying to venture towards you in terms of